We've got Palm Island Barracuddas Gold are taking on the KOKOBERRA here. Second last matchup on day 2. Just battling some internet linking up issues here with Telstra, but we're pushing through now as KOKOBERRA go on the attack. Oh, an offload goes to ground, and it'll be Palm Island Barracuddas Gold that come away with it. There was a big matchup that Palm Island was involved in yesterday afternoon over on field 2. It was a tight one. And boys hailing from Palm Island on both sides. Well, Palm Island obviously, and then KOKOBERRA as well. We just look to get you team sheets. But an exciting matchup either way we're going to see here. Penalty there. First penalty going to Palm Island. Good opportunity to go on the attack in KOKOBERRA's half. And the defence is up to it here in the minute from the KOKOBERRA side. Desperately hanging in there in defence at the moment is KOKOBERRA. Palms out of one.
Inside the 10 here. That's 15 last. At the back. It's 1. It's 2. It's 5.
Here's an opportunity. Just. Geez. Must have been a metre short. Well, not a bad first sort of attacking raid there for Palm Island, but KOKOBERRA, they're up to the challenge. Plenty of feeling in this one. Massive day of carnival footy, and away they go on the left. Cover defence coming across. Just toying with the boys at the moment. Oh, hang on. And links up. Drag down. Well, the creep right into this one. Away they go to the right. And now, KOK. It's been played at 2 ends of the field at the moment.
Play out ball.
Within the 20-metre lines.
Play on. Referee isn't pulling that back. There's a knock on yet. I believe that was 6 to go.
Strong defence.
That should be tackle 2 there inside the 10. Another penalty from Palm Island.
Slow to release there. Just trying to disrupt KOKOBERRA's.
You didn't
Play the
go
ball.
for the two?
No way in the world. You don't go up in twos here. Maybe tomorrow we might see a couple
Off-wide out the back
in the later stages. Set deep to the left here.
Short ball.
That's I do know that without having the team list in front of me. That looks like Rail Miller down there. Played a bit of Enki United, Rail. And the boys sharing
the halfback. He fends one.
Oh, and it goes to ground. So Barracuda's goal. They survived that raid down there, and they had a lot of sets they had to defend. That would have been a 14, 16 tackle set, that one.
A lot of these games today have been defensively orientated. If you won the defensive battle, you're coming out on top.
That's certainly it, and we mentioned it, that a lot of people sometimes with carnival footy, you do get that, where we saw probably Area of United, who were pretty expansive in the way they played and able to put on points, but for a lot of the time, it's the points you can stop that really dictate how well you're going to go carnival-wise.
This one will be fast and thick, this one.
Non-stop action here, and that's great contact. And then with the follow-up, the ball comes loose. Now they're back on the attack, KOKOBERRA. Miller. Jinking run.
Going to the right here. Set one off the post.
Good carry. Just barely dragged down 2 metres short. Right in front.
Right. Oh, penalty.
Yeah.
Can't do that. Don't do the dummy half.
There might have been a time there where the onus was on the dummy half to get clear of the ruck, but nowadays you just can't play there.
There he's brushed too. Oh, the goalpost might hold him up here.
And, there's 3, 4, 5. Geez, they're all in there.
That's
away to the left.
Lead ball.
Oh, geez. This last-ditch defence has been outstanding.
And the halfback out of dummy half. Held up again.
How have they not scored? How have they not scored here, KOKOBERRA?
The defence that Palm Island Gold is shown on the defensive line. Oh.
Steps off the right foot. Ask the question. And here they're lining up. Oh, that's caught out of the hand. He's got it. Well, again, Barracudas, they turned them away. They've been camped down here, KOKOBERRA, so far.
Might have well set up camp, I believe. I think that was only three consecutive sets they were attacking the line there.
Now Palm Island Barracuda's goal. They work their way off their own line. Just searching for a penalty there, and they'll get one.
That will help. They've been camped down there for
so not square. Sets. Not square the referee's got him for.
The referee's not scared to pull this out in this game.
Going to jump on this one, isn't he? And somehow that's gone backwards whilst the breeze is blowing the opposite direction. That'll do me.
I think he was a bit lucky the breeze was blowing that way.
So hear the siren blow over on field 2 over there.
Bouncing out of the tackle.
And might be a bit of concern.
That can definitely be a stinger.
Yeah, he's feeling every bit of that. Yeah, just come to the sideline, and that is exactly right. Right now, it'll be the old pins and needles will be shooting right through that bad boy.
Been there before, mate.
No amount of ice is going to be pulling that one back.
And that's a big cutout ball.
Oh, and he's got a touch judge right on the spot there. Fantastic work. Well,
did not see what happened there, but a try saver.
Both ends of the field here, they just last-ditch defence. Been the order of the day. Certainly a bit of concern now for the young man at the back.
As he came flying through to pick that ball up and get an offload off. I didn't see what happened after, but definitely. Referee's now talking to the touch judge to see if there was any malice in it.
The trainer's with him at the moment. No time off here, carnival footy, only in the final. Fantastically turned outside KOKOBERRA, those jerseys. And it is the fullback. It's Stephen Walsh there. He's back to his feet. Good man. And he's just coming to the sideline. Is that him coming to the sideline?
See when he jogs past the winger.
He looks all right. He's jogged that one off all right. No, that's the winger.
That's the winger. So the fullback's still out there. I think he's just had a few seconds, brush that off. But now we have Palm Island inside the team. Back in the try line.
Well, it's their turn. It's KOKOBERRA's turn now to deal with a little bit of pressure, goal line pressure. And well off the back fence, the number 11, Henry Doyle. He was charging off the back fence. Oh, that's last ditch, but he's got it down. The referee points to it.
He's going to give it.
And our first points go to Palm Island Barracudas gold.
And they get the reward for winning the defence down there and in there. That's the reward now. They're up 4-0. They get the reward of the defence.
They had to be desperate in their defence down that end. It looked a couple of times like they were going to crack, but
took 10 minutes to find points in this game.
There's an arm wrestle, but it feels like at any point it could blow wide open. Both sides here don't hold back on the attack.
You're Townsville and you know Palm Island have their own style of footy. So
I've been on the receiving end of it with the opportunity to play for the Army side against Palm Island in the Bill Coolborough Shield, and we were right on the receiving end of that actually. So it was a 20-point deficit they ended up putting on us, and I've seen stuff in that I've never seen before. Just one of those matches, mate. Every bouncing ball seemed to land in somebody's hand. And I spoke earlier about it being in quicksand. Well, that was one of those days.
Long history playing rugby league, and they definitely have their own style, and they definitely get those lucky bounces when it comes to it.
And when it's on, it's on. Milton Thorday there embarrassed me that day. Lovely left foot step and left me clutching it there. But there, Palm Island Barracudas gold. 6 points to 0. And 9 minutes remaining in this first half. Well, what a great weekend in Townsville. You've got the All Blacks Carnival here, Rugby League for 3 days, and then tonight heading over to the Queensland Country Bank Stadium. You've got the Pacific Nations Cup, so you're certainly going to get your fill of Rugby League this weekend. But it's all about what's happening at the Sports Reserve right now.
That's the off season. There's no off season.
There's no off season. Carnival season. That's what it is. And a strong carry. Bursting into the backfield. And there's an offload. Track down to the sideline. And into touch. So they shut down that sideline raid. Play the ball here. KOKOBERRA now working off their own line.
Just inside their 40. Slow play the ball.
Bustling run. And a penalty there.
It's too long in the ruck.
They'll appreciate that. Pressure reliever.
We've got 7 minutes to go.
They'll
points here, even up the score.
look to answer back here before halftime. They had opportunity early.
Definitely a physical affair.
We knew that was coming. It's, you didn't need a news bulletin to let you know that this was going to be tough in the middle exchanges.
Knock on. That's what
Just as they were looking to build there.
They've been defensively strong down there inside their 20. They just turned up defensively.
Now with 6 minutes remaining, they'll be working out off their own end. Well, the shadows get a little bit longer here at the Sports Reserve as we head into the evening. It's pretty dark here late last night, but the lights might get a crack here, seeing as we've just been held up slightly today.
Any driving back?
32 metres out. Well, he's asking a question. Might have been a little knock on in that. Referee says no, get on with it. Now inside the 40. Needs a bounce. We gets one, but securely taken. KOKOBERRA now will bring it back. But a good kick chase from Palm Island Barracudas gold here. Slips under one. Now they're just battling to get behind the ball here, KOKOBERRA. Yeah, they're struggling to get out of their own half at the moment. KOKOBERRA, as Palm Island Barracudas really tighten up.
That is 4, so
they're building into this, the Barracudas. Great carry there. That's one they needed, a bit of go forward. They probably needed that tackle 1 or 2. Now away they come to the right. He'll go high, swirling. That is a nightmare. He'll allow play on here too. So KOKOBERRA on the attack.
That one came down
the second penalty. Penalty there. Well, as soon as that left the boot and was spiralling,
it was like it came out of a rocket.
You just know it's nightmares if you're a fullback. The first thing you do, you thank your lucky stars you don't have a 1 on your back. And now KOKOBERRA with the answer. No, held up as Barracudas. They're digging in. They're digging like the boys in the trenches in Gallipoli here.
Halfback. Inside ball. He beats one. There's about 5 minutes.
Hey.
Short ball to the number 8 who barges over. Finally.
And he points to the spot. He spotted a little patch of grass there, the referee, as they...
there's hands in the air here.
He's got it and he points to the spot. So, KOKOBERRA.
3 minutes to go in the half. They get tied up here with the conversion.
Well, this will bring the energy back in the afternoon, this matchup. I've got a feeling this one's going to go deep. As they trade blows here, KOKOBERRA and Palm Island. It's almost like a game of tennis. It's happening that quickly at either end. I feel like your head's on a swivel. 3 minutes remaining. 2-point ball game at the moment.
And this one to tie it up. Ball back square.
It's a
away here though.
If they go to half time at 6-all, I think that's a fair representation of this half. It's been split. There's been patches where the Barracudas, he's kicked it. They've looked on top. There's been patches where KOKOBERRA looked like they were the team to beat. Oh, they're just going the early rounds, just sparring with each other at the moment.
I think they're going to go for a short kick-off here by the way we're setting that ball up.
It's going to go high one way or the other, up into this swirling breeze, I reckon. Jesus, got him. He's got him. I was going to say there's probably a step in front, and if you're going to sneak a meter, probably do it behind his back, not the when you're on the long side in front of him. Geez, they love to blow that one, don't they, referees? It's like they're itching for the opportunity to blow an offside of the kick. I reckon they got a scrapbook they write down, like, yep, got him today. I got him offside of the kickoff.
Another one. Too much happening in the ruck there for the referee, not liking it.
No, they've done a fantastic job. Tom Dungavel here, the chairman of the Referees Association in Townsville, have done a fantastic job all weekend, these referees.
Definitely the hardest job here.
Geez, I don't know, from what I heard out of the canteen earlier, that might have been a pretty tough gig keeping the burgers up. And away they go, KOKOBERRA on the left-hand edge.
Palm Island's got to defend for a minute and a half here, and they do get a result.
Well, a minute and a half's not long enough to say there'll be no points. There's still plenty.
Not these two teams.
There's still opportunity here for points, but again, a sustained period where Palm Island have had to defend, and they've turned them away. One of the more resilient sides I've seen here over the last couple of days. Barracudas, like, they don't give you up any easy points. You've got to earn everything.
Maybe we were talking about carnival football. The less points you give up, the better chance you have of winning. We have 40 seconds for this scrum. You reckon they're going to try something?
Well, a little get that into you. Gives him a pat on the back, though. He wore that well, the young fella. But here they go. Yeah, I reckon they'll have a crack. Plenty of support here for both sides. There's the chip and chase. Comes down to KOKOBERRA. KOKOBERRA goes straight away the other way. And dragged down.
10 seconds left. But probably the last play here. They let it sing.
And the siren goes. And that will be halftime. It was almost a penalty. I thought he blew there, right there. But no, it's halftime. Both teams will go to drinks, and we'll take a short break here. But it's 6 points all. Palm Island Barracudas Gold versus KOKOBERRA. And as our two teams come back onto the field, both huddles pretty animated at half time. A lot on the line, plenty at stake here, 6-all. Everything to play for. An exciting game. It was end-to-end stuff. And away we go. Secures it. Their post-contact meters have been pretty high, the Barracudas. It's been a real highlight of their first half, the Barracudas.
And there's the penalty. The referee not having it. In and around the wrap. The referee is Scott Rothery.
Yep. It may certainly be. Yes, it is, yeah. A-grade referee in town here.
One of the best referees out here that we can get.
Jesus. You said that with a straight face, mate, eh? Giving plenty of referees compliments in your time. Oh.
Definitely not, but there you go with the penalty. Let's just say, that's some words.
It's a lot easier when you're out of the heat of battle, I suppose. So here we go now with the Barracudas. They've got a great opportunity early in the half now to go on the attack.
Inside the 30 here. They found points last time they were inside the 20, so we'll be points here. Number 12 now taking it inside the 20.
That's heavy contact. And a turnover.
I'm trying to play the ball too quickly.
And asking the question and not getting the answer that he was after.
Backing down the scrum inside 20 here.
Some fresh legs on for KOKOBERRA.
KOKOBERRA inside that 20 here. Brushes free, comes back over the top. Oh, there's a bit of a push and shove happening.
The boys might just be asking where we're heading afterwards. Where are we going to dinner? What do you feel like? And loose ball. I think he's got a knock on both ways here, so it'll be KOKOBERRA who retain possession. Getting a little bit scrappy here at the start of this second half. Both teams.
KOKOBERRA must have had some players
That's there. That is Raul Miller there. He's got his. Oh, geez, he looks in a fair bit of discomfort. And he's a tough hombre, Raul. And it's gone straight in there. That's and I don't know if that's shoulder. That could be down in the lower arm, and certainly in a bit of discomfort. Gee, you'd hope that's not break, but there's a fair bit of concern being shown.
There's another.
Yeah, it goes high.
Could be too long though.
It does go over the back here at the Sports Reserve. Not much room.
I believe they should make him go.
Grass at a premium here. They forced an error. Play on. And the boys having a bit of a giggle with each other over there. Scramble back down. KOKOBERRA still have it, so they've been camped up down here for a little bit. 30 metres out. Scrum centre field.
Still no points though. Still 6 all. Oh, and off. Don't know what happened there.
No, wasn't even in, and then it was out. They'll go back and they'll try again. Away they go to the left.
Each one, each two. Oh.
Drag down at 20 metres out.
Goes down the short side. Chips and chases.
Gets a bounce and
secured.
secured.
Him back in goals. Is that? No, he's safe.
He's down in the corner there.
Just outside the corner there.
But they've got a long way to go and they're camped up in their corner, so she's going to be pretty willing here as they work their way out. Plenty of defence here. There'll be a few courage lines getting run here.
Great work out of Dummy.
Oh, and this will break them open with an offload as well.
Dummy.
Now release the pressure and a little bobble, but no. They certainly have. It's vitally important in today's game, the modern game of rugby league, your back eye work. Now they go high. Well, oh, great take. That's not a bad set there from the Barracudas, having to work. Everybody stopped for a second there. They were all standing still.
Listen to the referee, that one isn't knocked on. He's showing a bit of acceleration and a mark there, catching them hard.
6 all.
Down here on their side of the halfway line. 16 minutes to go. Could be anyone's game. Oh, he wasn't even ready. He comes off front, and they find a tackle. Slow play the ball. Yes. Yes, over. Turns him under.
Oh, now that is some whack, and the ball comes loose.
I would not want to be running into those two big boys in the dark alley, that's for sure.
We're in the middle of the footy field here, the big fellas. Jeez, that the timing in that shot, you could hear it from here. That is
don't give me that ball under the line again.
Rugby league at its purest, that.
Mass move is mass. That's the way it works.
Yeah, KOKOBERRA, their opportunity to work back out. And now it's Barracudas going to work defensively.
Could be anyone's game here. Next try wins pretty much.
It's getting to that point. 14 minutes remaining. Could be one of those matchups.
Could be a nail biter. Oh.
Jeez,
that's... He's gone. The referee pulls it back. Knock on. So it's going to be primary ball on the side. The Palm Islands full kick. He takes that. That could win the game right there.
Well, still plenty of time on the clock. It would have made things very interesting here, but we are starting to get to that period where you just think, well, could it be next scorer wins?
I feel like it's been...
KOKOBERRA have maintained possession here.
The Carnival's been very defensively orientated.
They would have had a few teams looking over their shoulders, Arab United. Good carry there. Geez, I'll tell you, it's been willing in the middle of this matchup. We knew there were going to be some big collisions, and they haven't disappointed.
Definitely going to be some race leaving the field a bit. They go down the short side. He brushes one. Brushes through the ball.
Oh, and it pops up, and the Barracudas come away with it.
Turning them away again. And he goes down the short side. He beats one.
Geez, they transition well, the Barracudas.
He's going to blow one. No.
So
back down the short side again.
Their transition from defence to attack Barracudas is a real highlight here. They waste no time whatsoever.
And the way that they're getting out of dummy half, testing those markers, has been phenomenal.
And straight away, just like that now, they're out, and they'll be 5 metres short of halfway.
I think they were a bit unlucky there not to get a penalty, but we got a chip and chase here.
And they'll get a bounce too. Geez, that could have been anything.
A bit of contact there. He beats one. He beats two. He beats three. He's still standing. It takes 5 of them to take him down. Just on halfway.
She's elusive. This has got everything, this matchup. We've had big hits. We've had line race galore. It's had everything, and we've still got 12 minutes remaining. Not in the second half. We've only seen 2 tries in the first, so defence has really been the order of the day for this one.
Especially the amount of attack that we've seen. The defence down on the line has been good. There's a penalty. They'll have another crack at him here. Oh, takes 4 of them and leaves one in his way. They're inside the 20. Hamilton's going to have to stick in their defence again.
The crowd down. No, it's a knock on.
There you go. I thought there might have been a hand in that one.
Another raid survived. And probably our last match on field 2, about to kick off. So with our opening ceremony, just held us up a touch there. So but a fantastic day, and fantastic to hear the stories. We'll catch that all on Facebook Live, the Bindle Sharks. We also had it up on Blue Collar Sports. Fantastic stories told, and the acknowledgement of the 1973 Australian Indigenous side that travelled to Rotorua, New Zealand. What a great story. We heard from Eddie Monet earlier today. It gave us the story and the background and that. And fantastic to hear. and to have some of those surviving members with us and their families as well of the members who couldn't be with us. But really fantastic acknowledgement there, receiving their jerseys. KOKOBERRA back on the attack. 9 minutes remaining. It's getting to that territory. The next try, the next points could be vital.
Going down the left side here. Going to the second right.
8 meters short now.
Going to have to step in that defense again. Try to turn them away.
Oh, and the ball goes to the ground, and just that last pass.
Seven tackles here. Come on, can they get a roll on? Good one.
Oh,
And they're not gone. Oh, he's not happy with that. Mixing away. Not happy with that one.
if they can control the ball because they've found meters, no issue really, Palmer. But this whole half, the Barracudas have been coming out of their own end.
Yeah.
I don't. No, I think you'd have to go a fair way back through the tape to find a time where Palm Island Gold had ball in KOKOBERRA's half. A lot of the work they've done, but they've found meters, no dramas. They've had some good sets coming out, but they just haven't been able to build any pressure down that end. And KOKOBERRA, once again, back on the attack, but they haven't been able to come up with points. And now it's a penalty. And that's the story of the day. We've seen a couple of sin bins for dissent. And, the Queensland Rugby League, through its positive environment program as well. The referee says, no, I've heard enough. Gave you an opportunity. You took 2, and I'm going to blow the penalty. So now KOKOBERRA back on the attack. Taken down now. Well, I might have to take that back because we might be into 2-point territory shortly. 5 meters short, and geez, apologies, folks, if you're at home.
So will they take the 2? Get into that time.
No advantage played there. The penalty blown. Apologies if you're at home. There might a full moon made an appearance here. Two meters out now. KOKOBERRA back on the attack. They feel like they've been down here an age. Ball batted down. And KOKOBERRA will go again as the ball was batted down by the Barracudas, so they'll get another opportunity. Great job the young ball boys have done all day. Saw a few of the boys jump up with the dance troupe. Earlier today, jumped in and got involved. Fantastic opening ceremony that we had.
Taking to the right.
Bounces out of 1. Can't bounce out of the second.
And they're getting a little bit spicy.
5 minutes remaining in this one.
And he beats 1, the big fella.
Plenty of numbers coming. Everyone holding their breath. They're on the edge of their seats. You'll be on the edge of your seats at home. No points there.
No, they won't. Come on, turn it away again. The 6. There's an overlap.
There's a discussion here. Let's just wait for confirmation. And it's no try. So our touch judge, I think, was right on the mark. But it will be a penalty for the shot after the ball had been passed. So, KOKOBERRA again. 6-all, 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining.
Oh, legs tackled. Putting into the ground. That was David just right there. And
shimmy. Can't find. I don't know if they're going to find their way over in and around the ruck, because they've been up to the task so far, the Barracudas. As the big man looks to back his way over. And there it is. They've done it again. Well, that's the story of this, Palm Island. Their defence hanging in. If they get out of this one with 4 minutes now, they've got 90 metres to go. But if they can get out of this one, it's going to come down to the defence on their line. Well, they're looking for... Oh, and away down the left-hand edge, KOKOBERRA. They're looking for fresh legs at the moment, KOKOBERRA. They've burnt energy just trying to get through this Palm Island wall.
You start questioning, what is it going to take?
3 minutes, 30 seconds.
Surely all that attack will take coming out of Palm Island.
They keep turning up. They just keep turning up. Three minutes of action left. This is next score wins territory. Numbers set to the left. And once again, they're just rolling back through the middle here.
Attack the short side. Double pump.
Let's see this time, the touchy. He's held his ground. Well, I gave him a rap in the first half for being right on the money.
If you're a Palm Island fan, you're happy. If you're a
KOKOBERRA fan, you might...
big question to that one. You might be going to check his pockets.
I think the young man there, well, he was spot on in the first half, so I'm not going to question him. He's right on the money. Said I'd give him a rap. And he's right there. Brave too by the young man there on the touch line to make a call like that with everything on the line. Well done to that young man. A lot of people sometimes in the big moments, he would have known that's a big call. That's
Palm Island now. They haven't had a lot of football down the other end. And there's another knock on. They just can't get out of their own end.
Well, they've had no ball.
We've got a minute 30 left. This could come down to the wire here.
They've had no ball, no opportunity here in this second half, the Barracudas.
Shown a lot of heart, though, turning them away every time they've come.
They certainly have. And, well, it'll probably be a fitting end if this finishes a 6-all draw, to be fair. And he beats... So there'll be 60 seconds.
Are we thinking chip and chase territory? This is what we're looking at.
This could be anything. They could go deep on this. This could be, we might see a 3-point field goal at some point. This could be anything.
Let's just say they are electric. This Palm Island side when they want to.
Well, they've held in for 25 minutes of this second half when they've been behind the ball the whole time.
You're out there watching.
So they've got one opportunity now, and there's plenty, and there it is.
Oh,
And KOKOBERRA.
No.
Now KOKOBERRA goes away with it. There's still 28 seconds on the clock. So they'll have one more opportunity.
They Wrap him up there.
This is going to be a grandstand finish.
And he's coming hard. He's going to drive them inside the 15. This could end up in the tie, and they go to the short side.
Runners in motion.
He beats one. Offload out the back and knock on. So, all right, that's it.
That'll be all she wrote. Well, that's probably a fitting end to that one. 6-all. A brave Palm Island Barracudas gold, having defended their way to that 6-all draw, could get no ball. KOKOBERRA.
If you're Palm Island, you're happy
was
with
exciting
that.
stuff.
You cap Barry, you feel like you should score.
Yeah, you're probably a shade disappointed, but what a matchup. What a great matchup here. The crowd really brought the atmosphere. And we've got one more matchup coming up for you here this evening. And it'll be Azzy Memorial taking on the Black Brim, and the first opportunity to see the Black Brim. Fantastic.